of
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and so the New York starting five. Fisher is out there with Harrison. And there's Jackson. Then it's D. And it's Medu in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, they've got Miracle Man. Thunder is out there with Wood. Then there's Burke. And it's P in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Powell. Outside Jackson. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Fisher. Passes it to Medu. Clock at 4. Shoots it up. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
Guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gay passes to Wood. Back to Gay. Over Jackson. No good from Gay. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Medu. Burke covering. Got a piece of it. Now the pass to Watanabe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Burke. Here's Watanabe. Back to Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Medu following the score by Dallas. And there it is for him. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Jackson misses.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Jackson. Now here's Powell. Harrison makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gay can't hit. The Knicks leading by 3. Medu passes to Harrison. A fadeaway. They get it again.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Pass to Burke from past the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Powell dishes to Fisher. Passes it to Medu. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think, Greg, it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And so here is New York. The Mavericks making the shot.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
He passes to Wood. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside. And that one's good from Fisher.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Mavericks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He passes to Gay. And it's all evened up.
He doesn't need a lot of daylight. Stretches the defense night in and night out.
And the Knicks with possession here. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Schroeder, he's checked in for New York. On defense, the Mavericks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
Powell, the pass to Medu. Back to Powell. And here's Fisher. And there's the pass to Harrison. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
The prodigy, he's checked in for New York. 2 points, that one goes. Woods got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Schroeder, stripped it away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Shot good by Watanabe.
And what easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's the prodigy. Powell, the pass to Harrison. Over Gay. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next. How can I be better?
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The three-pointer is right on target. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Here's Watanabe. 9 points in the game so far. It's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Powell with it. Pass to Harrison. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Watanabe. He's got 11. And then Gay with the dunk.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Powell. Takes the 3. That shot missing, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Burke. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New York calls timeout. Of course, you graduated as your college's all-time assistant. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Gay dishes to Burke. Back to Gay. Pass to Watanabe. Now, here's Dallenberg. Here's P. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
With a floater, ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jackson nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the pass to P. Now the dish to Gay. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. P's got his second bucket. Ties back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Love outside. Lets it go from 14.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Love. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 43 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ray. Mavericks with the rebound. He's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gay. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Ball's checked in for Burke. And it's the quick in for Miracle Man. And it's Love with the ball for New York. 7-point differential. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now Gabe. 8 points for him. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Back to the action after this word. Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Schroeder. Get out there with Medu. Then it's Lynch. And it's Harrison in at the small forward position. Long range from the inbound. Kept alive. Here's Medu. Misses from close range.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And Ball slams it in.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Schroeder's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Has to be. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Isn't it interesting, Doris, to see how these NBA players that come into the league looking one way physically and they leave looking another way, they change their bodies over the course of their career.
Kevin, you talked about this earlier. These players commit to their season over the course of 365 days. Virtually no offseason. Think about the reigning MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who adds 50 pounds of muscle from the time he enters the NBA. Or the other side of the equation, right? A Yusuf Nurkic or a Marc Gasol who drop weight, Kevin, to enhance their quickness and their stamina. These guys are so committed.
They are. Here's Medu following the score by Dallas. Love the pass to Medu. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 9. Ball kicks to Burke. Here's the quick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. Burke can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love the pass to Medu. Here is Lynch. Love right side. Here's Medu. No good that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Passes to Pete. Here's the quick from downtown. But they recover it. Pass to Burke. For the 3. It's deflected. Now here's Love. Guarded closely. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Medu. He's got 6. Back to Harrison. Shoots over Ball. New York, no good that time either. Dallas leading by 9. To the right side. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's good from Burke on the assist by D'Alembert. 7 points for the Beast.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
New York calls timeout. Do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by New York. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9. Knicks trail by 12. The pass to Schroeder. Pass to Harrison from deep. And D'Alembert pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Fisher grabs the board. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. To the paint, intercepted. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. 3-pointer, and that one's good. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Medu. He has 6. It's Powell on the wing. Lock at 6. And he overshot that one, missing. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Burke. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Medu. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Keller passes to Burke. D'Alembert with the ball. Passes it to Keller. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Knicks trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Dallas making a switch here. Watanabe's checked in. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Lynch, he's checked in for Fisher. Jackson comes in for Harrison. The prodigy, he's checked in for the magician. And it's the kid in for Powell.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. D'Alembert has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's in there. And that's 13 points for Miracle Man.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here is Lynch. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll start it on the road and play the Clippers in Los Angeles. Watanabe passes to Keller. Lets it go from deep. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And after nailing a 3-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Pass to Lynch. Outside Jackson. High arcing shot. He lays it in. Jackson's got 8.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Kicks to D'Alembert. Here's the quick. The pass to Watanabe. Ball. It's good on the putback. He's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Left side, Love. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul. Here is Lynch. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to D'Alembert. Here's P. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 18. Passes it to Jackson. Here is Lynch. He's covered by Ball. Here's Ray. Around the back and lays it in. The Prodigy's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Dora, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, and times are changing, dream big. There's nothing that's impossible, and I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
P is covered by Fisher. Keller passes to Watanabe. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's D'Alembert. Hands it from downtown. D'Alembert's got 6. Knicks trailed by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Fisher. He's looking for Love and finds him. There's the pass to Medu. Here's Harrison. D'Alembert covering. Here's the 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Watanabe passes the ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Knicks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Medu. 8 points for him. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Keller passes to Watanabe. He feeds it to Ball. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Harrison. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. That free throw, no good. Wood, he's checked in for Pete. And the 2nd free throw, good. Dallas leading by 12. Watanabe passes to Wood. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Basket, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Powell, the pass to Medu. He dishes it to Fisher. to the wing. Here's Harrison. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Harrison's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Jump, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They dialed up the pressure quite a bit in this. And that...
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Goose.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
You've got Burke all out there with Wood, and it's the dude, and it's Watanabe in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Looking over the floor. He was all alone on that one. Burke's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the man. Powell, the pass to Jackson. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Powell. Here's Harrison. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam to the left side wing. Ball kicks to Wood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Outside Jackson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Harrison. Dallenberg covering. 4 on the clock. Taken away. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Burke, the pass to Watanabe. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 8 points for the dude.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the basket by Jackson.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Mavericks leading by 13. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Now here's Burke. D right on him. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now here's Powell to the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And slam dunk by Burke.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
New York calls timeout. You look at the beast, he's really been playing well.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jackson against D'Alembert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Knicks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Both free throws good from Jackson. And so it's Dallas with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Five on the clock. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Kicks it to Burke. Inside. Passes it to D'Alembert. Pass to Burke. Again, the Mavericks score.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there's the bucket from Medu.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The pass to Wood. Over Harrison. Wood can't hit. And it's Harrison with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 13. Down low. Pass to Pop. Out to the right wing. Here's Medu. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Watanabe. Second chance shot. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 10.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Jackson. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Wood. And that one is hammered home.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Watanabe. Guarded by Powell. Watanabe passes to D'Alembert. Pass to Burke. Launches a three. Another three for Dallas.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Knicks trail by 15. And here's Jackson. 17 points in the game. The shot's good.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Dallas calls timeout. And a new group in for the Knicks. Lynch, he's checked in for Fisher. Schroeder comes in for Harrison. The prodigy, he's checked in for the magician. And it's the kid in for Powell. Wood kicks to D'Alembert. He lobs it up. And D'Alembert with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. There's the lob to Jackson.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Watanabe. 16 points for him. Here's Wood. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Thunder comes in for Burke. And it's the quick in for Miracle Man. The Knicks also changing it up. Harrison's checked in for Schroeder. The magician comes in for Jackson. And it's Powell in for the kid. here's Powell. He's guarded closely. Now the pass to Lynch. Pass to Medu. The three. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Keller. His three-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ray the pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Lynch, and he dunks it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Gay finds ball. And here's D'Alembert. Lynch defending. To the middle. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's the prodigy. D'Alembert covering. Here's Ray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Fisher's checked in for Lynch. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Wood. He's got 15. Gay outside. Right wing. Here's D'Alembert. And the three ball is good. D'Alembert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Powell, the pass to Medu. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Shooting for New York, Harrison. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Harrison.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Gay outside. Passes to Keller. And here's D'Alembert. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. He's checked in for Dallas. The Knicks also changing it up. Schroeder comes in for Harrison, and it's Jackson in for the prodigy. Knicks trail by 14. Powell, the pass to Medu. Some nice passing by New York here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gay against Jackson. Gay passes to Pete. And it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jackson. New York, no good that time either.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Medu, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
Mavericks leading by 16. 1:53 left to play in the third. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Wood can't hit.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And not being as aggressive
from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Powell. The Mavericks pull it in. Woods got his 5th rebound in this one. Nice shot by Dallenberg. And here are the Knicks now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Stolen away. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Mavericks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That free throw good from Dallenberg.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Dallenberg, 2 free throws. Knicks trail by 18. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. Medu can't hit.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Schroeder passes to Medu. Jackson with it. He's covered by Gay. Jackson kicks to Schroeder. They need this. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nice shot by Dallenberg.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Medu. He's covered by Gay. The pass to Powell. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Schroeder is out there with Fisher. And there's the prodigy. Then it's the kid, and it's Harrison in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Schroeder's shot is good. Schroeder's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks. Here's Watanabe. Over Harrison. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder kicks to Fisher. Nailed from 3-point land.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
He's covered by Fisher. Wood passes to P. It's blocked. There's the 3. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 16-point lead. Fires for 3. Wood passes to Watanabe. A second chance effort. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Schroeder. Head balls. Great assist by Love. And that's 13 points for the Prodigy.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
P passes to Gay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That free throw good from Gay. And so Gay nails both of them. Knicks trail by 16. Love the pass to Harrison. Some nice passing by New York here. Fisher with the ball. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Wood.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Mavericks with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Love kicks to Harrison. He gets it in there. Harrison's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With the teardrop, they get it back. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Got a hand on it.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Knicks. Lynch, he's checked in for Fisher. Jackson comes in for Schroeder. And Medu subbed in for the Prodigy. Outside Jackson. Love the pass to Harrison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw good from Harrison. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Watanabe. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Knicks trail by 16. Jackson dishes to Love. And stolen by Gay. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Here's P. Offensive rebound. Wood passes to P. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Love the pass to Medu. Here's Harrison. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. P's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Love. Here's Burke. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Love can't hit. Mavericks leading by 19. It's Gay on the way. Sinks the three-pointer. Gay's got 10 points here in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Love outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gay with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the paint, here's Harrison, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent talent on your roster. So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
Here's Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Fisher's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Powell, the pass to Medu. From the arc. The shot by Harrison, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Gay can't hit. And it's Harrison with the ball for New York. Powell kicks to Jackson. Now Fisher. Clock at 6. Here's Medu. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. 21 points for the Magician. Mavericks leading by 22. Dallas calls timeout. Teams, if they can keep the rights to their best player, we see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Pass to Harrison. Gay with the block. Passes it to Watanabe. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Watanabe's got 20.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Medu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 23 points in the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
To the inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The free throw drops for Gay. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And there's the pass to Powell. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Harrison. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Harrison's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against the guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Wood passes to Burke. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Gay. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Passes it to Burke. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And poor shot selection there, not a high percentage look for him.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silent since.
Pass to Medu. Now Fisher. Burke covering. Powell dishes to Fisher. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. He's got 11 rebounds in the game. Watanabe passes to Wood. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. You think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Here's Burke. The putback. It's rebounded by New York. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Powell, the pass to Fisher. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Harrison, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Harrison. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Harrison. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And the pass to Burke. The 15-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Burke's got 18 points just in the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for the chosen one.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Up again. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Burke. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a